A community seeking justice, a big show of support from law enforcement as charges are filed in the killing of an Inland Empire sheriff's deputy. And we're just hours away from Election Day right here in California. Voters deciding whether or not to redraw the state's congressional maps. We have new analysis for you tonight. And airport security lines 3 hours long. How the government shutdown is causing chaos at the nation's airports, and what could it mean for your next trip? Good evening, everybody. I'm Juan Fernandez. Pat and Ruta Bay are off tonight. A strong show of support for a murdered San Bernardino County deputy. Dozens of deputies stood by the family as the DA's office announced charges. CBS LA's Nicole Comstock is live in Rancho Cucamonga with details on those charges. Nicole.
Yeah, Juan, obviously this deputy's killing has hurt a lot of people, and so the community just wants to see at the end of the day that justice is in fact served. So earlier today, right here in front of the police department, where people continue to leave flowers and candles for fallen Sheriff's Deputy Andrew Nunez, who is a husband, a father with a second baby on the way, and a 6-year veteran of this department. Deputies gathered to hear that the suspect will be held accountable. A sea of sheriff's deputies came together in Rancho Cucamonga.
When something like this happens, we don't stand separately as law enforcement. We stand together as a community because all of us are traumatized when a public servant gets killed.
To hear murder charges formally announced against a man accused of killing one of their colleagues, San Bernardino County Sheriff's Deputy Andrew Nunez.
Count 1 is for the murder of Deputy Andrew Nunez. As it relates to that count, we filed 2 special allegations.
At a news conference, San Bernardino County District Attorney Jason Anderson said those special allegations are that the suspect, Angelo Jose Saldivar, knew that Nunez was a law enforcement officer and killed him in order to escape. Investigators are also now painting a picture of the domestic violence call that led to Deputy Nunez's death outside this condo community last week, now saying that Saldivar was violently assaulting his ex-wife in front of witnesses, firing a gun, and at one point tried to kidnap her. Deputy Nunez was shot as soon as he arrived to help.
I think that people realize day to day the sacrifice, and particularly in this instance, something that happened so close in a community that is so safe.
Saldivar then led deputies on a motorcycle pursuit on the 210, where an off-duty narcotics deputy used his car to bring the suspect to a stop. The DA now says he will also be reviewing that use of force to make sure it was lawful. The DA and the sheriff thank the community for their outpouring of support. Nunez is the second deputy in the county to die in the line of duty this year.
That the death of any law enforcement officer, even one, is far too many. But to have 2 in the span of 8 months in our county is horrendous.
Now, if found guilty of the 10 charges he faces, including those 2 special allegations, Saldivar faces life in prison without parole. Reporting live in Rancho Cucamonga, Nicole Comstock, CBS LA.